What's up, comic fans? And it's time for that new comic book day haul plus review. So we're gonna get into the books. We have books from this week, we got books from last week, and we got 50 centers. And we're gonna get into them right after this.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Welcome back. All right, so let's get into the books. Let's go. I guess we'll start off with those 50 centers. Alright, we're gonna start off with, like I said, the 50 centers. Just realized my mic was all the way over there. What's that about? Alright, so first we got Marvel Knights X-Men number 1 of 5, 50 cents. Hey, 50 cents. I'll grab that all day. Then we had the Peach Moko Spider-Gwen Spider-Clones variant, alright? With, I guess, Spider-Sand Woman? I don't know. Anyway, this book has been pretty good. Basically, the Sinister Six invaded Spider-Gwen's universe. She fought them off, but some of that DNA was used to make clones of Spider-Gwen using, like, the Sinister Six. So, interesting book. It's got, like, one spine tick. So, I'll take that. One spine tick could be a 9.6. 9.8 sometimes, depending on how bad severity. Anyway, moving on. Doesn't matter. Before Watchmen, number 1, Ozymandias. Alright. I never really read these, I think, because Alan Moore just didn't like them per se, so I was with him on that. But Jay Lee did the art, and I like Jay Lee, so I decided to pick this up. Give it a shot. Alright, this was a really fun series that came out, Die, Die, Die. Alright, Robert Kirkman did it, and also Chris Burnham was the artist, and Scott Gimple, who worked on The Walking Dead, wearing a shirt, also helped to write this. But issue 1 was funny because there was like, I think there was like 7 or 8 different A covers that came out, and this was like a surprise. Like nobody like really pre-ordered it. Like maybe it said Robert Kirkman's secret, project, but at the end of the day, not a lot of people ordered it, and so it still came to the shops. I think shops were just giving it, and the rest is history. It's a real fun series. And then last but not least, and this has some pressable defects, but spine is immaculate on this. We got Iron Cat number 1, all right, and that's pretty much the first Iron Cat appearance. Not the first Iron Cat suit appearance, because there is a issue of where Felicia Hardy steals the Iron Cat, but this is like the new Iron Cat first appearance in this series. But yeah, it's good condition, and good interior. Jed McKay wrote it. He's doing a bang up job with Black Cat. So there we go. All right, let's get into last week's books. We'll start off with the indies. We got The Last of the Barbarian issue 5. This series came to an end. It was good. I like the way they wrapped it up. It did feel a little rushed, but at the end of the day, I wasn't totally sad I read that. Though I do wish it was like a $3 book and not a $4 book. $2.99, guys. Bring it back to $2.99. All right, Grimm number 11. A lot of stuff happening here. Just a lot of wheels in motion. If you don't like Grimm, I can understand why. It's been a really slow burn, but I do love the art, and I think the writing's pretty top-notch in this. So that was Grimm. Spawn 343. I still need to read this, but Spawn 343. Let me bring it back. Cool cover, if you ask me. Alright, then what else did we pick up? We picked up World Tree number 1. This is the 3rd printing. Each printing, it gets a little bit more digitized. I believe there's a 4th printing coming out, so, hold your horses. If you're waiting on that book, you can wait till like the 4th or 5th printing. It's Image. They're not like Boom, but they will reprint a couple of things, especially when they're popular, especially when it's James Tynion. Alright, moving on. We're at DC now. We read Night Terror's First Blood, alright? The first appearance in this one. We also, of the main villain, is Insomniac. We also got the Black Light variant for this one. So, just me spending extra money on a book that I didn't really need, but it's a cool cover, so. Alright, next up we have Edge of Spider-Verse number 4, Dream Spider and her first solo story. So now we're at Marvel. A lot of Marvel books, guys. Star Wars 36. All right? Yeah, basically they do a heads-on attack. Landau and a couple of the rebel force, kind of attack the Empire, kind of where it hurts. Here's Extreme Venom number 4. All right, I didn't read this one either, but there's the first appearance of like the anime version of Venom. The one in, I think it's the one in 50 is going for crazy money. All right, over $100 last time I saw, checked, but who knows? Maybe it's gone down a little bit. But the same artist who did that cover also did Afro Samurai and has done a couple of the Star Wars covers up to this point. All right, here we go. This is Spider-Man number 10. This was the conclusion of Maxed Out. Again, I didn't read this one either. There are a lot of books the last 2 weeks and a lot of stuff happening. So I didn't get to finish that, but that is on the to-read pile. Daredevil number 13. Loving what Chip Zdarsky's doing with Daredevil, all right? Daredevil's, full disclosure, because it happened last issue, he's dead, he's in hell, and he's trying to fight for his friends to get out of hell, all right? So, yeah, it's good issue if you like that kind of stuff. Thor number 1, all right? There is a preview or a prologue to the Immortal Thor in this one. So if you want to see where Thor is going in the future, check that book out. Venom number 22. Venom is comes face to face with like one of the original like symbiotes that was on Earth that was used for like militaristic reasons. It's a good book. The symbiote is he's cute looking. In a fuzzy way, all right? Here we go, Doctor Strange number 5. Clea's mother's getting married, and all sorts of hilarity breaks out, and yeah, people might die in that one. What else we got? We got Captain America 750. I didn't read this one either, but this is a design cover variant. Sharon Carter on the cover. This is like her new suit. She's got like that skeleton face thing going. Is that like a Taskmaster thing? I didn't read it, so I don't know. All right, and then what did we get here? We got this Secret Invasion negative space variant of Miles. All right, John Tyler Christopher did this one. This is probably going to go in the giveaway box. And then we got a replica of the Incredible Hulk 180. All right, so that was last week's books. All right, now let's get into this week's books. And we got that foil 181 to go with my not foil 180. I don't think they did a foil 180. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. Let me know in the comments. I didn't see one, but I definitely got the foil 181. All right, what else do we get? We got Miles Morales Spider-Man, all right? Really cool, like, homage cover, tribute cover, right, to that Spider-Man 238, which I think I have to have one right here, right, where the Hobgoblin is ripping Spidey in half. Well, ripping the costume in half, anyway. Same thing here. Really cool cover. Really dope. I like that. And then, speaking of cool covers, this is Amazing Spider-Man number 29. All right. Really cool cover, too, here. In this one, Spidey is in trouble. He gets saved by J. Jonah Jameson and Doc Ock's old tentacle legs, all right? And there's definitely an upgrade that happens with those legs, so that's cool. You should check that out. And, ooh, yeah, ooh. And we might have the return of a villain who's been on the path, the golden path, if you will, up to now. Doc Ock may do something to him, so we'll see. Also, it looks like Doc Ock is trying to remember some stuff, and he may at some point remember that he was the Superior Spider-Man. Don't worry, you didn't hear that here first. Here we go. You probably didn't, actually. If you're in the know, you know. This is the Amazing Spider-Man number 29, but this is the Disney What If, 100th anniversary cover. And it's Minnie Mouse as Captain Marvel, all right? Classic Captain Marvel cover. Here we go. We got Moon Knight number 25. Really good story in here. And then there's a backup story with Sienkiewicz and Doug Munch. I think it was pulled out of a comic already from previous time, but we're getting some background information about Moon Knight, which I think will lead us to figuring out who the Black Spectre is. All right. So there's clues being dropped in here, and with that, we got another negative space variant. We've got that werewolf by night cover, so that's pretty cool with the negative space variant, and that's Moon Knight there. What else we got? We got Blade #1, another negative space variant. All right, Blade. Yeah, Blade, new villain. At least it looks like a new villain in this one. Trying to save some lady who gets possessed, but I'm guessing a demon. I don't know. It was a fun read. It's a cool Blade in there. All right, Dr. Aphra, number 34, Star Wars Dr. Aphra. We got Star Weird here. Star Weird. As far as I know, Star Weird does not make it out of this issue. But Luke pulls an Aphra and ends up like basically stealing a relic from her. Pretty funny. It's pretty funny how they did that. All right, switching gears. Nope, we're still on Marvel. One more. We got Guardians of the Galaxy number 4, all right? And we find out what's been up with Rocket Raccoon. We did not have Rocket Raccoon in issues 1, 2, and 3. He's basically the sheriff of this planet. He's trying to save from the Groot Fall. If you don't know what Groot Fall is, you should probably read this book. It's really good. It's a space western. Check it out. Rocket's like definitely the heart of the team. You can just feel it. All right, we're at the indies. This is the only indie book I picked up this week, and this is the second printing of Void Rivals. All right, Void Rivals number 1, second printing. I grabbed me one of those. Then we're off to DC, and we've got Danger Street, book 7, The Creeper. A lot of stuff happening here, okay? So much so that I don't think I can go into it full force, but the Green Team is causing trouble. They're also being hunted down and assassinated. We have Lady Cop, or the Chief, investigating some of the deaths, and this is all because Warlord and Metamorpho, and I'm leaving out one person, just wanted to join the Justice League and tried to use a mother box to call Darkseid, defeat him, and then they would have been like, yeah, we're in the Justice League. So we're 7 books into the repercussions of them trying to do that. And it's a fun story. All right, next up, we have the Unstoppable Doom Patrol. This is issue 4 of 7. This one really delves into the psyche of the team. As you can see here, they're all coming out of the brain, out of the mind. And it's a good book. I love the characters in this book. It's a really fun book to read. I think it's 7 issues. So it should be really good. And then last but not least, this is Night Terrors by DC. This is Night Terrors number 1. This is the color misprint. So it was supposed to look more like this. And they got the colors wrong. I believe they are correcting the colors. And these I think were supposed to be recalled. I grabbed a copy. I think they're going for $20 or so on eBay. If you look here, I'll put right here. I'll put what this is supposed to look like right here. All right, so this is the comparison of the two. All right, so yeah, comic fans, that was my comic haul and review for this week. Plus, we had some 50 centers. All right, hopefully you enjoyed. If you like comics, you're in the place to be. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. Go ahead and throw me a thumbs up and comment down below, comic fans. Peace. The Comic Book Community Awards coming up, but don't forget to nominate your favorite channels. A couple comments. What's up? Plus review, we're gonna go.